Let's have a quick look now at designing with lines. We've got the front view of our spigot gear wheel there. We can see some hidden detail also. What I'm going to do is thaw out my construction line layer, AMCL there. And you'll see there's plenty of construction lines that we have to deal with there. Now what we're looking at is there's a center line just there on those lines. So what we need to do is work with that and basically generate a profile. Now what we're going to do is going to work with this. It draws symmetrical polylines as you go. So the command prompts you to select a center line. If none exist, it will draw a center line as you pick points. The command mirrors the polyline segments about the center line as you draw. So let's go with that. As I come out, select existing center line or first point. So the center line is going to be there. So I need to switch on my intersection snap. So I go down to O snap here. Make sure that intersection is on. That's the one I'm going to need. And look at all these intersections now. So I'm going to start right there. Select existing center line. Center line endpoint is going to be there. So there's my center line, as you can see. Now my start point is going to be there. And as I come out now, I'm just going to keep clicking away. And I need to zoom in now. It's kind of hard to see, but I've started in the wrong place there. So I just need to hit escape there. Can you see that I've started in the wrong place? I didn't use the snap. It's very important that you get that snap just right. So let's try that one again. Symmetrical line here, and it wants the first point of the center line. So as I come in here, select existing center line or first point. That point there. I come down to that point there for my center line endpoint. Okay, specify a start point. Let's zoom in now. Make sure you get the snap. So you come in there like that, and I'm clicking away now, drawing my shape as I go. So I'm coming down here, coming out there, coming down again, like this. I'm working my way through. Can you see? So I'm lining in with things. Can you see that? And can you see the symmetrical line appearing on the other side? As I go across now, so I'm going down to there, coming round, coming in. Remember, it's object snap driven. So you have to get your snaps just right. So as I come in now, I come along here, zoom in a bit. So it's into there, and up to there, like that. I then press enter to finish. If I zoom out now, you can just see, look, there's one polyline there, there's one polyline there. The construction lines are getting in the way. Now you've got a choice there. You can either freeze them like that, and then you can see exactly what you've drawn, or the other trick is to actually get rid of them here. Erase all construction lines. If I hit that button, that's it. They will all go. So if I click there, they're gone. Never to be seen again. I'll just undo that and bring them back. My personal preference is to actually freeze them like that. The reason being, you may need to use them again. Okay, breakout lines now. We'll do that very, very quickly. We'll zoom in on this quadrant here of our front view because we need to show this hidden detail in full. So there's our breakout here, breakout line. So we're going to specify a starting point. I'm going to shift and right click and go for nearest and just pick a point there and just do a few breakout. It doesn't matter where you go with this. Like so, just come out to about there, shift and right click again, find nearest again, and pick a point on there like that. Then it's a right click, and that curves that nice and neatly for your breakout. Now what you need to do is break this one here. So we need to break that at that point there. So I go to my draw tools here, and I need break. Now break isn't actually there, it's here on modify. There's break right there. So pin it open, like so. And you want break at point. You select this line here, more to the point, the circle, and you pick that intersection there. It's now broken. Or is it? You can't break. An arc cannot be a full 360 degrees. So what I need to do there is change that. Ideally, what I would do there is I'd actually trim that out, because I don't actually need that hidden detail line just there. What I can do is draw an arc instead. So I'll trim it away, using this here as my cutting edge, and trim that back like so. Then press enter to finish. So what I need to do now is put an arc in there. I know where the center of the arc is. I know where the start point and the end point of the arc is. So I go to AM0 here. Is AM0 there? Not yet. So let's get that layer up and running there. So we've got AM0 running. I then need an arc, and I need start, center, end. There we are. Arc, start, center, end. So the start point of the arc will be there, the center will be there, and the end will be there, like that. Now you'll notice that's come out slightly off because I haven't actually picked the ends of that arc there. I've picked points on the breakout line. So quickly undo that when you realise your error. Same process again, nice and easy. So it's arc, start, center, end. Make sure you touch on this point here. You might need to zoom in. That's what zoom's all for. Okay, center point is right there. Come back here, make sure you get the end of the arc. Touch it there. Then it ties in nicely. Can you see that? So you've got a perfect arc showing the cut through. All we need to do is hatch that now. So we go to hatch here, and we'll go for the 2.5mm again. Pick a point. That's hatched all the way in there. We don't want that, so let's do a Control-Z. That's because that's not a fixed boundary. So we might need to sort that out later, perhaps.